Recording. All right, welcome. This is our seventh session of Players of the Realms Journey into Eberron. We are going to be starting off again with the question of the session. And our question for the session, as the players introduce themselves, is going to be this. What is your character most swayed by? The status of other people around them? Emotion of the character themselves, or logic? And give us a little bit of why your character might react in that way. So we're going to start off based off of who I see on the turn order in the Foundry page. Thank you, Foundry Virtual Tabletop. So with that, we're going to start off with Fennec. Fennec, go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us what most sways your character. Status, emotion, or logic?
Hello, I am Fennec, played by the other Matt, or Boston. I would say Fennec is 100% swayed by logic. He just kind of mashing in the cunningness of goblins and whatnot, but also just looking at logical outcomes first, putting your emotion in things. He doesn't tend to, he has emotions, but he's not going to let them weigh certain decisions when logic and practicality is going to give him a better outcome or a more desired outcome. And he really could care less about people's status, especially where he's typically looked down on. When you're looking up at everybody looks the same to him. So it's not really a factor in his influence. So logic would be his most swaying. No. He's swayed most by logic.
Okay, excellent. So Fennec would process things more than he would react based on the situations presented. Awesome. And we've kind of seen that at least once, particularly when you were in the excavation chambers and you were helping to attack all of those other goblins.
Yeah,
Logically, you had the right...
His age plays a little bit into it. Like, he's still impulsive, but he's, as he learns, the logical thing is going to be more apparent to him.
Sounds logical.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to move down to, or move over towards Levin. So, Levin?
Hello, I'm Aaron, and I'm playing the male elf ranger, Levin. Levin is most swayed by the status of a person. It's a core part of the society in which he was raised. Most of the people of the Five Nations are used to dealing with the Tyranidal as individuals, whether it's mercenaries or members of a war band. But ultimately, even as spread as we are across the world, they're still part of a single nation. and the hierarchy for it is based on people emulating their lives of their patron ancestors. So the status of a person in our society is determined through what you're doing as part of the group and what you're doing for the community by representing the ancestor name that you took.
All right, so in that sense, you would say that Levin would definitely be traditional in the sense of what he was raised with.
Traditional, yes. He does honor his ancestral name, and so far as, like, it's one of the reasons why he's out doing what he's doing. But it doesn't mean he doesn't have his own thoughts. It's just that he's most easily swayed by elements of status because there's the assumption that you did something to earn said status.
Excellent. That's a good fact to know about you. Or about him. Moving along, we're going to go ahead and head to Mech. Mech, what sways your character?
Hey, how you doing? I'm Matt. Be playing Mech, the Warforged Paladin. So I'd have to say logic. So being in a place where he had to take orders, follow orders, give orders, being a part of a war, and then still, even after all of that, still be treated like a third-class citizen. He just has to look at everything tactically. Even if he doesn't understand what's going on or he hasn't experienced yet, he's still gonna just kind of take it neutral and just kind of always think of the best outcome, even in a pinch.
Alrighty. And now, is this something that he does more at a subconscious level at this current moment? Because I believe in your character you have a little bit of a gap of memory, correct?
Mm-hmm. So it's with the little, just saying for what he's remembering and knowing, but it's still basic for him to be like that. It seems to be more in combat. He's remembering more and more. He's still logical and tactical, but it's understanding why the more he goes through what he's going through.
Gotcha. That definitely makes sense. Alright, so moving forward, Saris, what do you think?
Oh, hi, I'm Joan. I play Saris, the Mark of the Shadow Elf Cleric, and I would say Saris is most swayed by emotion. The drive to I want to eat now. That's my sleeping spot. Get out. Or just as she's walking through town, she sees an opportunity to rob people because she doesn't get to be in a nice part of town and steal from the rich very often. So she'll take it. She's opportunistic.
And we've definitely seen some examples of that.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right. And now, moving forward, welcoming back Yami, who his appearance was sorely missed last week, and we'll kind of go into why as we go through the debrief. So Yami, tell us a bit. What sways your character in the decision-making process?
So definitely it's gonna be Yami, playing as Yami. Glad to be back. Yeah, so basically it's 50-50 for Yami, more emotional as well as logical. So basically he wants to do it the most efficient way possible. But he is kind of traditional in a sense, being the way he was taught is alright, this work, so it has to work. But obviously hanging out with the group, he's learning more ways to do things than, other outlooks and ideas. So that's helping him out a lot in that sense. But yeah, definitely a logical sense, more so alright, let's just get this done the best way possible, as fast as possible. And definitely emotional though. Some emotion to that.
Now, if you had to pick one, it would be logical then, or would it be emotional?
What? Logical.
We got to go with one on this one.
Okay, logical. Definitely logical though.
Okay. All right, and so what in your monster hunting, and I believe your background was you were raised by monster hunters, correct?
Yes.
So they would have taught you how to confront these things in a very logical way, then.
Yeah, exactly. Like, just this is what it is, and be precise about it.
Alrighty. So that is some more that we've learned about the characters, and we will be doing this at the start of most sessions until we run out of things to say and become redundant with that. But moving forward,
Dead.
only redundancy with the question of the session. But
So
with
what we
that,
should do though is keep going even if it gets redundant and see if our answers change.
well, in theory, as your characters grow and you become higher levels, you should be growing, and those answers should change. At least some of them. But with that, we are going to kind of start popcorning off different events of that what happened in the last session. So if you want to go in the same order in which we did the question of the session, we can do it that way. If you want to just kind of throw out some ideas and recap, we can do it that way. Which would you guys prefer tonight?
Valorize
No. Oh, I
Yeah.
barely knew her.
I miss her already.
She will be
Bad
missed.
Yami had to die to save her.
I think you got that the other way around.
I was like,
We,
I'm dead.
we had to make a choice, and we chose you over her.
Oh gosh, I missed a lot.
We started looking for the apartment of the half ogre.
Yeah, Gara.
What was the name?
Gara.
Laura, the half orc.
Ogre.
Ogre.
Ogre? Okay.
Ogress,
Then we-
if you would.
We got jumped by a bunch of Kenkus.
Birds.
I wouldn't say so much jumped as more of went into the room and they were hiding behind furniture.
They were waiting for us. We got jumped.
Oh, yeah, and, Levin knocking on the door on his way to checking the apartments for anybody to maybe answer some questions definitely didn't influence that.
No. They were just sitting there for hours waiting for this exact moment.
Mech definitely put into practice the get knocked down 7 times, get up 8.
Oh, I went offline a few times, yeah.
Yeah, I'm remembering the moment where it's like Mech was coming back up and it's like, oh, wait, what happened? And I shoot one of them through the jaw and it's like, don't worry, keep fighting.
As you guys got banged up a little bit, but it's alright, I'm here. I can hopefully give a lending hand now.
Some other
We found
notable-
a ticket stub. We did find a ticket stub that said that we had to
And a schedule.
at a schedule, and we basically have 20 minutes to get the hell out of this room, make it to the train station, and see if we can try to. We don't even know. Maybe catch her, talk to her, get on the train, ride with her. We have 20 minutes, and we got to leave now.
Yeah, and it was going to Sharm, I believe, correct?
Yes, she is. Or at least that is what the receipt you have says.
Road.
Oh,
Going to
yes,
Rote.
Rote. Excuse me. Yes, I apologize. Yes, she is on her way to Rote.
Okay, not Sharm, alright. Alright.
Some other highlights of the session was that at the very start, and I believe this was in the last session, that jumping off of the smashed up plane, hover
Sky Coach.
Sky Coach. There we go. Too many different words in the head getting garbled up.
Mhm.
It was most noticed that a Warforged and a Goblin caused a lot of damage in the city of Sharn.
No, we
While
walked
the
away
other
like
two-
a boss.
While the other two slipped away and hid amongst the crowd, Warforged and the Goblin drew a lot of attention.
Lies and slander.
Leave you guys alone for one day.
And in fact, said Warforged jumped with a rope off the boat so that he can then tie it down, causing a nice spectacle as his armor gleams because he wasn't too damaged at that point.
I'm honestly surprised more people didn't pay attention to Levin with the signal flags trying to get people to notice the ship and is like, hey.
Well, Levin was fairly stealthy.
Agreed. And Mech is rather shiny.
Mech is rather shiny, and, a goblin just stands out in Sharn.
You know what they say. You want somebody's attention.
We're in Lower Sharn.
If you want somebody's attention, throw a shiny Warforged at them.
After all, you are the meat shield, and you did a very good job in that.
I mean, isn't that the problem why we went into Old Sharn in the mine shaft? They threw shiny metal things at the problem?
Oh god.
Yes.
Burn too soon.
What? They all lived.
Yeah, it's only Vilroy that died.
Oh no, too soon.
Stabbed in the neck by a shrouded figure who was wearing similar garb that looked like the Dusk clan.
Oh, I have words for that.
And with that, and dependent on how stealthy and that Levin was, there was something that he had picked up that was faintly glowing from the rigor-firmed hand of Vilroy.
Yeah, I remember pocketing it, but not being stealthy about pocketing it. Like, I was making sure that the rest of the group knew that I took something off and put it away. I haven't had a chance to inspect it, though.
No, you would need at least a short to a long rest to be able to inspect what it might be. Unless you want to waste the time to do it now.
Oh, we don't have the time.
With that, you do know that the train is going to be leaving within 20 to 30 minutes, and it will you do have several areas to make your way through to start your descent. So, with that, we are going to resume the session with you just finishing up the Kenkus. I believe you had, I believe Fennec had pilfered through most, if not all, of the Kenku and attempted to steal from the corpse of Sergeant Vilroy after he was stopped by Mech.
Yeah, I did tell Mech and Fennec to toss the room.
So,
And Saris looted the other room and found some more money.
indeed. With that, what would you like to do?
Levin was making his way quickly towards the door to make his exit because there literally isn't time to lollygag.
Will the others be following?
Yeah, we're all moving.
Yami, it's at the point where they are leaving the room that you are able to regroup with the party, having been held up by the crowd caused by the scene that your adopted son and traveling companion caused. What do you do? How do you approach the party?
Like,
So I'm
literally,
like-
you're meeting me at the door.
Yeah, literally. So I see everybody. I can just probably tell off Eleven's facial expressions and their hurried movements that there's something going on. And I'm not one to sit there and ask questions. I'm gonna ask questions as I'm following behind, though. Like, all right, wait, what happened?
Walk and talk. Come on.
Okay then, we're off. Wait, why does everybody look so beat up?
Your friends.
Yeah.
Your friends are fine. Let's go.
Alrighty.
Well, fine. I'm still bleeding.
Hold on. Give me 1 second, because if I can, I don't have something. I'm gonna use healing word if I can.
You certainly can.
Do you have anything stronger prepared?
No, that's all I have right now. Fortunately, I have some. I don't have a. I'm not much of a healer, but I do have like a little bit of healing.
Well, I can contribute something to that, but... Oh, damn it. Alright, fine. Levin's gonna go over to his side and pull a small pouch out. He's gonna make a couple of gestures and whisper some words at it, and he's gonna hand the pouch over to Saris. It's I'm casting Goodberry.
Oh,
Alrighty.
It's not
She'll
much,
look
but
at
pass them around.
okay. She looks at the berry. It's like, we had time for snack.
They'll provide limited healing. Just
Uh,
quickly
many
now.
did you
There's
give
only
her?
10 of them.
oh. I could just eat them all.
Well, mechanically speaking, each berry heals 1 hit point and provides enough nourishment for 1 creature for a day.
Does anybody else need healing?
Eat them all. If you gave me 10, that'll get me actually to full hit points.
What about Mech? You looking a little banged up over there?
I'm not doing very well.
I'm using a spell slot for you then, my good sir. Hopefully it does get a...
As Mech says he's not doing well, Fennec will just come up and with his cloak just kind of start like buffing us like a smudgy spot.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm smudged all over the place.
I
Word of
rolled
fucked up
caution.
my
a
armor.
die. I
Word of caution.
apologize.
If you're going to have all of them at once, you're going to want to drink plenty of water today, because that going through your system is fiber. It's a lot.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Mech 3 healing.
Okay.
I
Oh,
rolled I'm sorry.
I
rolled
will
low.
give. I'll give half the berries to Mac, so we can each have 5 hit points. If we.
It's up to you. It's up to you. I handed you the pouch because you went down too.
He
I
just
know.
got 3 from healing words, so he got something a little bit.
If he's as bad as me, he needs more than 3.
Alright.
And he's
If that's gonna put you at full, keep it.
okay.
Yeah.
If you insist, she won't argue the point. She'll just.
Yeah. Yep.
It's alright, Papa Yami's here. I'm gonna take care of him.
That would have been nice 20 minutes ago, but thank you. Next time they'll get lost in the crowd. By the way, your son's okay.
Actually, yeah, where is Fennec?
Back there.
You'll see him kind of putting something in, like, actually no, he already did it. He's coming.
He's got
Just making sure the area was clean. Sorry.
Yeah, up top, we're gonna have a long talk. You guys causing trouble out here. But onward. So where are we running off to? Because I'm following Levin's lead this whole time.
We're trying to catch
Downstairs,
a
we're
train.
heading to Terminus Station.
Okay.
It's more than likely the area you came into the city.
And I'm assuming you guys would explain to me what was going on already ahead of time, etc. on the way.
Yes, and while we're going around, as soon as we get to a more public-facing area, I'm going to be on. My head's going to be on a swivel for Sharn Watch.
Alrighty. With that, you would be able to make your way towards the stairs, back in the way that you had come near the old woman's apartment area.
Real quick, while I'm descending the stairway, would I have enough time to have scrawled a quick note?
You would.
Yeah, just very brief. It would have been written on the note, the specific apartment that we just exited from, and the message that Vilroy has been killed. And that's it. Literally scrawled on a piece of parchment. Because what I'm going to do once we find some Sharn Watch is I'm going to sneak it in one of their pockets and immediately bring their attention to their pocket and slip away.
Gotcha. Noted.
She deserves an attempt at a raised head.
Yes, she does, and that will be noted if you come across a Sharn Watch member.
Alright.
And with that, you are able to make your way to the stairs. As last time. Same thing as last time. All you have to do is click the stairs and we'll transport you. Unfortunately, the map does make it a little bit more difficult to notice that, but if you can, that would be, just click that and it'll take you to the next section.
Yeah, I love how WotC does these. Nothing aligns.
The door or the stairs?
The stairs.
Oh, I see it. I stepped past it. Okay. It's right
Oh my
south
God.
of me.
They
I
added
do
the-
apologize. The map is not the best for the stairs, but it does. They are there. I promise.
Yeah, but I appreciate that they put up and down.
Right?
All right.
It makes it so much easier.
No map does that.
Well, the markings are usually like the larger or the higher, and the smaller portions of it are, descending.
Yeah. Plus
The hash lines.
How do I go
it's-
downstairs again?
Tech-wise,
click on the
Anthony,
stairs.
if you want, I can coordinate with you to, fix up these maps at a later date.
Sure thing.
All right. Anyway, moving on.
So Yami, just click right here.
Right here?
Click on them. There you go, like a door.
Okay. Got it.
Hmm.
Oh, mech's twisted.
I told you I messed up. What happened? I having a seizure?
Hold control. Use your mouse wheel.
I know.
Oh, we're going down another level.
I'm transforming.
All right, just excuse us, audience, for a few minutes.
Yeah, we've got mech rolling around at the speed of sound.
All right, I got this.
We've got a
There we go.
rotating Warforged, so just bear with
Trying
us.
to put a square in a square. I got this.
Nothing but faith in you, buddy. Nothing but faith.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
So with that, you would start approaching what looks to be like other apartments, similar to what you would have seen earlier. Is there anything you'd like to do? Knowing that.
Once I've finished my note, my hood is coming up.
Noted.
I'm obscuring as much of my face as possible without putting on my mask.
Alrighty, so I would assume that you are attempting to be stealthy, so anybody who is attempting to stealth, give me a stealth check, please.
Like everything that Ceres just usually doesn't want to be noticed in general. So
Not so great for me, 12.
And they have
Dirty.
advantage because I'm not trying to at all to be sneaky.
If you're not trying to be sneaky, then that might be disadvantage for them, if nothing else.
If he's not trying, there's no roll.
Yeah, you would just be walking.
I'm definitely
Um,
keeping a bit of distance from Mac.
But you will be nice. You will be happy to know he's a lot less shiny.
Glorious. It's the first time he's actually been. Feels like he's making an effort now.
This isn't by
See?
choice. This was a beat.
Oh, yes, did you have a chance to wipe off the assorted, gore from the fight?
Oh, no, it's been driving me nuts, actually. Did it? I tried. It was a joke. I tried. Gotta get better at that.
Fennec, do you have a solution for that?
Old.
It's better that he looks messed up, actually. He tends to be conspicuous.
Yeah. Nothing that'll be helpful. I can't clean him. I can make him look
Blessed.
pretty. Briefly.
No, that wouldn't be enough.
Oh, you're right. I don't have that kind of power.
Especially given what we just encountered at the apartment.
think I need a power washer.
Just grab something off a clothesline and wipe down.
Alrighty.
Alright, do my best.
Honestly, in my experience, covered in blood is not the most noticeable thing in this city.
It is when you have to approach the watch on the way to the train station.
Why would you do that?
So, am I supposed to look shiny?
I'm
Am I
gonna
supposed to
gesture
look
towards
bloody?
Fennec, who I believe is the one with the ticket.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to give the watch the ticket to go on the train.
But they monitor it.
No, Fennec has the receipt.
Right. Thank you for the clarification.
Yeah, he doesn't have the actual ticket.
So, unless we're sneaking aboard the train, we have to go out of our way, purchase tickets, get on the train. And is anyone here prepared to do otherwise?
I can get the tickets. She like rolls her eyes and just stay off to the side. Don't draw attention to yourselves.
If I get the tickets, do you mean steal the tickets?
I can get the tickets.
I am not about to question how those tickets get here.
I just want to know if we should be worried.
No, that's the last thing you should be
We
doing.
have a large, formerly shiny metal man who is currently covered in the gore of his enemies.
Yeah, I can
He
agree
works-
with this one. I think
He works
doesn't
in a
matter how
butcher's
you get it.
shop. He recently got work there. They didn't have an apron. Story provided. There you go. Now
And
she's
you're going to be the
upset.
one to explain it, because we've seen what happens when I explain things.
I can help explain.
Ah,
Oh,
see? See?
Right.
Phoenix.
See, I have a big tenderizer, so that works. No, that's good. That's good. Here, I'll just take this.
Levin's gonna speed up away from you two.
He's gonna
She just-
take that.
Go ahead.
He's gonna take that shoulder cape off and then put it over his neck and like, look, see, now I have what are those things
smock.
called that they wear? That's it. This is good. How do I look?
Like you're ready to start another day's work after you get low.
I think
Continuing
we
on.
should use it the way possible.
I'm assuming this conversation is going on while you're walking.
While we're descending, yes.
Trying to.
So with that, you are going to continue. So you're going to find that. There we go. Sorry. Update. You're going to find that the only way that you can move is in this direction. So as you step out, you're going to see among the crowd of 8 commoners, you see standing on the edge of the railing of this sky bridge that you walk onto, a harpy. The harpy is emblazoned in the usual garb that you have seen that the various Dusk clan members, criminal organization, syndicate members often wear.
And on the exit, would I have been able to see that this harpy was watching the entrance?
Yes.
Gentle curse under his breath.
Walk up to Harpy, bold as brass. And I'm just gonna say, bad news, they got away.
So you're going to attempt to deceive her.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
And I have given myself guidance before I walked up to her.
No, you wouldn't have been expecting that.
Fair enough. Deception, you said?
Yes, deception.
Alright, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Everybody roll initiative.
I assume I'm standing next to her.
Yes. That would be a very safe assumption.
I'll stand there.
Okay, you tried.
Damn.
There you go.
As you approach, you're going to hear this menacing voice.
Finnick is showing twice on the turret order.
Uh-oh.
One of them doesn't have a number, though.
Yep, I'm deleting the one that doesn't. You're going to hear a shrill, menacing voice. You won't get her.
She is not going to be finishing that statement. I'm pumping 2 rounds into her.
Go ahead and try.
Ah, 1 for the miss. And bonus action. 25 to hit.
So as you're aiming, she gets through most of the sentence where it's, you won't get her. As your shot hits its mark, go ahead and roll damage.
Alright, and on this one, I'm going to be attaching my favorite foe.
Okay.
So let me roll out the damage for the attack first. Low, so 5. And favorite foe allows me to... Let me just pull that up for the tracker for everyone. Where is it? There we go. Okay, whenever I hit a creature with an attack roll, I can mark them as a favorite enemy for a minute, or until I lose concentration. And the first time I hit them, including the turn in which I mark it, I can increase the damage by 1d4.
Alrighty.
So,
So since it's marked, go ahead and roll the d4.
extra 1. So the lowest I could have possibly gotten on this roll is for a 6 total pierce.
Better than
Alrighty.
You might want to start combat on the tracker.
Whoops. Thank you.
That's
Alright.
fine. Ending turn.
And with that, Harpy, seeing Ceres approach her and right next to her, is going to give her attention towards Ceres. So she is going to be making 2 attacks. She's going to be making one with her claws and another with a club that she removes as she starts making her attack. So,
sure.
the first one... Yep, targeting. Alright. So the first attack is going to be the claws. Alright,
Nope.
let's see. That's going to miss. Then we have my club attack.
I'm gonna burn a reaction if you hit.
Noted.
That's a hit.
That one hits.
Okay.
Just
I'm gonna-
barely.
I can block 1d10 plus 2 damage.
Alright, go ahead and roll that out while I roll out my damage. So, I'm dealing 4 damage.
Roll a 2. Roll a 2.
10.
Very nice. So, no damage ends up going through. So let me just make sure to check your character sheet to make sure that damage didn't go through. Because the damage would be reduced because of the reaction. And with that, that is going to be the end of her turn, leaving Ceres, you are up.
Okay. Well, she is rude beyond compare. I am gonna step over here. Staying within range as I draw a dagger. And I'm gonna shank her.
You can certainly attempt.
I'm going to. $15 hit?
believe a 15 would hit. Let me double
I
check
didn't
that.
target her.
Yep, 15 definitely hits.
Okay. Only 5 damage.
Noted.
Gosh, we're rolling like crap on damage.
Not great.
I'm thankful for that. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I know it's normally an action, but can I use my bonus action to equip my shield?
I'm gonna say no, unfortunately not.
No, that's fine. Thought I'd ask.
It was worth the attempt.
Yep.
Alright, is there anything else you'd like to do?
That is my turn.
Alright, go ahead and click the next end turn button. And then Yami, take it away. What would you like to do?
Alright, so seeing this harpy come out here and her feathers are kind of ruffled, I'm running straight up. I'm like, you know what, guys? You guys take a seat. I'll take care of this one. And I'm going to swing at him.
Ho ho! Mukatakuru.
So inflict wounds. It says it's a melee attack, so that'd be like a, but it does say touch. So would that be like just a touch or something? Like, do I like punch him with inflict wounds?
For inflict wounds, it is a melee spell attack against the creature.
Okay, got it. Makes sense.
So you'd use your spellcasting modifier in lieu. So
Plus-
D20 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Not just spellcasting modifier, it's modifier plus proficiency. He is proficient with his own spells.
Got it. Alright, so I'm not gonna do that now, but that was just a quick question, just in case. Alright, so yeah, I'm swinging on my greatsword at this harpy. And
Which, for you, I think that's a +4 on the attack.
yep, so it's a 5. And that, my friends. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna use my War Priest feat, where when you use the attack action, you can make 1 weapon attack as a bonus action. So I'm gonna try to swing twice, and I can only use it 1 more time.
Alrighty, go ahead and try.
So let's see if this one does better. May the dice be with me. Uh, 16.
That would hit.
This one does. That'll be just 7 slashing. That's my movement, my action, bonus action, and I am done.
Alrighty. With that, just make sure you hit the end comment. Everybody, I do apologize. Apparently, tonight's a night that my neighborhood wants to shoot off fireworks. So,
Huzzah!
I apologize for it sounding like I'm in a war zone. Yeah, it's just going to have to be something I deal with.
It's Sharn, close enough.
You know what I mean? Just aesthetics, you know?
The real immersive experience.
So, Mech, take it away. What would you like to do?
I feel the fear.
Fireworks going off, going through PTSD. You got that long stare.
So I'm gonna shift over and kind of dodge through Yami. And like, take a break. You need practice. And I'm going to come around and swing me hammer.
You mean your tenderizer?
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Go ahead and try.
That's right. I'm Bob the Butcher. 12.
That hits.
Hey. 5 of damage.
Alright. Noted.
I think that's it. Yes, sir.
All right, just hit the
Boom. Yep,
end
I'm getting
turn.
there.
Fennec,
Yep, trying.
I appreciate it. Fennec, you are now up.
All right, Fennec is gonna dip over to the corner because there's too many people in one spot for him. And he's going to roll some chill touch.
All right.
Roll. Going. Standing. Wait, hold on. Oops.
All right. So what's going on there?
I think it's like chill touch. Now it's right. Alright, that is a 24 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Alright, rolls the damages. It's gonna be 3 necrotic.
Very nice amounts of damage. I like it. Keep it up.
Damage is still damage.
Oh, I didn't click the track.
absolutely. So 3
Um,
necrotic.
And is like what's like the area they're in? Is there any things that would like be a little bit larger than Fennec? Like somewhere he could dip behind?
No. You are on
Okay.
a sky bridge that's pretty much open.
Okay. Cool.
Can you use me as cover? Are you medium or small?
I'm small.
You can use me
So
as cover.
You can use the mechanic meat shield.
Actually, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go here, and then he's gonna bonus action hide.
Noted.
Do you need a check for the hide?
Go ahead. Well, it would actually just be cover, so I'm not going to have a check for that.
Okay. 18 is my number tonight. Jesus. Not complaining. Alright.
Alrighty. Use it up
Uh,
now.
End turn.
All right. With that, you're at the top of the order. Do you think you need a minute to discuss?
I'm okay.
Do we want to take prisoner? Do we want answers? Or do we just want to wipe the floor with this bitch?
Nah, kick her off the rail. 300
Yeah.
Spartan her.
He can fly.
Cut
We'll knock
wings
her
off,
out.
then kick-
Kick her off
Cut
the
her
rail.
wings off, then kick her
She
off.
she would still need a moment to start flying.
True. I could ray of frost and reduce her movement.
Get the rope.
Or we can just cut her wings off and then kick her off.
I feel like
That's
it's gonna take more
overboard.
than 6 seconds.
No, just a little minute.
I'm just gonna do what I do
Kill.
best and kill this monster. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All right,
Ready.
Levin, take it away.
Levin's gonna move over here, and while he's moving, he's gonna start taking shots.
All right. Go ahead and make your attempt.
So, 21 for 10 points plus the d4. 14 points of damage for the first shot.
How do you do it?
Literally, I'm not even outside of confirming it. It's just going right through her head, and that's as far as it goes.
The crossbow bolt, and those who are around and looking directly at the harpy, which would be most of you, you would see the shot cleanly penetrate through the front of her head, and you notice that she just makes a sudden and falls back, dropping.
Oh, can I catch her body before she falls?
Unfortunately not. As she falls, the many, many stories towards the lower level beneath. You are currently now out of combat. Your journey going through the stairs and making your way, getting stopped, you have lost about 5 to 10 minutes worth of time, so you are able to continue to press on.
That was a good shot, 11. Great shot, actually.
All right, continuing, and I'm just continuing along the path to the next set of stairs.
Mhm.
Alright,
is
following
Kyrie.
through.
Which I don't see.
Mech, how hurt are you still?
Let me see. About half.
So I'm gonna use my healing hands. I believe that's a channel divinity.
Did this stairwell
Does
just
it
go for keep
No,
on
it's
going down?
No, it doesn't keep going down.
Okay.
You're gonna have
There's
to
a
just
stair
make your way-
icon to the over here.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
So it'll be two
So-
D4s for Matt, real
Levin.
quick. Sorry.
Levin, don't go too far away.
No, I'm
Just-
literally just staying right there until I get a confirmation.
Yep. So what I need you guys in this room before you press forward too much.
Alrighty.
All right. Mech and Yami, are you hanging out outside?
Oh yeah, I was healing Mech real quick, and I got two D4s actually. I believe it rolled in the chat. Hopefully.
Yeah.
It's got 4.
So yeah, you get 8 health.
Oh, you rolled
I get 8
7.
health,
Oh, sweet.
but I can't use that again until a long rest. So that's that.
No, that puts me at full actually. That put me
Good.
just under.
You're welcome.
All right.
You
Thank
need
you.
a slap on the back.
Appreciate it.
With that bonding moment, you will make your way in. You notice that this stone hall is covered in graffiti, crude painting and phrases such as "Tyrants rule" and "Sirens go home," as well as "Dusk shall grow." Is there anything you'd like to do?
I mean, I'm just running through, so I'm not doing any type of, like, inspection of anything. My passive's pretty high, but would I notice with my passive? Anything just... Because we just got assaulted again. And I would be on the lookout for anything out of place as I'm moving through. Because I'm looking for another ambush.
As you're moving through, you would actually be the only one who would notice that there is, as you pass this area here, you notice that looks to be a little hole in the wall, like the size of just enough like it would be a peephole.
Sorry, I had my sheet up. Over where?
So, 1 second. Right here.
Alright, I'm making note of it, but if there's anyone near me, I'm not going to yell it out. I'm just going to, if anyone's next to me, I'll make them aware of it.
All right. How do you guys react?
That we found a glory hole. People.
Yep, a peephole.
Hey, NC-17, folks.
It's kind of creepy.
I
What are they
corrected my.
peeping on?
Is it one peephole or two peepholes?
Just one peephole.
You'd only need one.
It's like an interrogation kind of room or something.
Or just somebody on a lookout. Or a nosy apartment dweller.
E-
Either way, it's creepy.
Very.
Meg, let me take
I'm-
a look over there.
You want to see what's inside? I was going to do the same thing.
We should
Let's
keep
think about
going.
it.
We're on a time limit.
Ah, it's so tempting. Okay,
Yep.
you're right.
She just takes some like food from her ration pack and stuffs it in the hole to block the view. And like, time to go.
But
Let's go.
We're not
Right.
made of time and running out of what we have.
So that,
All right.
what are we going to do when we get there?
Get tickets.
Just be inconspicuous.
That should be a given.
Okay.
With that, you are able to press forward.
I am slowly gonna try and like get my hands as dirty as possible as I'm walking by, and try to dirty up Mech.
As you're walking, Mech, how do you respond to this?
What are you doing?
You look like you came from a nice place, and you can't look like a nice place person with the rest of
Should we pee on him too?
No,
no,
don't
no.
do that.
Oh.
We're
No.
walking to a train station. The smell is assumed.
Yes, I mean, Yami looks like he's been dragged into the back of an alley and violated in terrible ways, so he'll fit in fine. And Fennec's a goblin,
Thanks.
and Levin looks like a cop, so...
I
Oh,
speak from my
Hold on, I actually resent that remark. I am dressed in silks, and I have yet to see any cop dressed like that.
Sure. You walk like a cop, then. Your clothes are ruining it for you.
Venerable
Pardon me if I care
Yeah.
about taking care of my appearance.
Same. I
That is
With that, he's going to continue down the next set of stairs.
Same.
So I am going to assume. I am going to assume that this conversation you guys got pause as Ceres is attempting to.
No, I'm
Dust
doing
up.
it. I'm doing it on the go. It's easy enough to walk next to him. I'm just trying to like take
Mech
some
at this point is
shine
now a
off.
moving art installation.
I'm not.
I'm-
Yeah,
I'm not like
stopping
trying to
it.
like disguise this guy. I'm just trying to like
Muss him
dull
up.
some of his dull some of his shine. I can just do that on the go.
Gotcha. She doesn't want you to shine bright. I understand.
Yep.
With that, you
No.
are able to press forward.
Back in your ocean crab.
All right. So you would see a set of double doors here. You are able to press forward.
Many doors are in this city.
Tons of
Oh,
Right.
too many.
At this point, you would be in the Terminus Lift Station. This station is what connects the Terminus Station with the higher levels of the Terminus District. Across the way, you would see a bodega, or a small shop, that is open for business.
Actually, we
So-
spoke to somebody
How
in the
much
house Orion
time do we have
before,
left?
right?
Actually, never mind. I don't have time for that.
We have time for something quick. Who do I notice if there's anyone at the counter for the like? Who do I see in the bodega from just outside?
You would see various tourists who are coming in and out of Shard from different regions. You would see some refugees coming from war-stricken areas. In the ship directly, though, you would see an elderly Kenku managing the shop.
I've been in the Terminus stations before. Would I recognize this person?
You would. If you've actually stopped into that shop before, you would know that her name is Gertie.
Right, Kenku. That means they talk and mimic. Well, it's enough of a question. All right. I'm gonna walk up to the bodega and see if she recognizes me.
Alrighty. As you approach, you do notice... Sorry about that. You do notice that she does appear, as much as you can notice, with a bird-like face, to recollect your being there before. Would you have told her your name?
She would know my name in general, yes.
So, specifically because
She might
she's
tell
a
me my
Kenku-
name in my own voice, though.
Well, that's why I'm asking. Would she have heard you introduce your name?
Yes, I would have been polite. She's just a store owner.
You do hear a recitation of it that sounds very similar to you as you approach. Levin.
Hello, Gertie. Apologies, I'm in a bit of a spot. Has there been anything going on?
What you talking about?
Well, we currently had an altercation over in the top apartments, chasing after a half ogre by the name of Gara. And I point out to Mech, Yami, and Fennec. We're currently chasing after Gara, and I was hoping for any insight into information because we're desperate and we're trying to catch a train.
You notice that her face kind of displays a reaction towards the name Gara. And you hear her voice kind of deepen and change. My coach is leaving soon. Hurry it up or I'll pluck you stupid bird.
Oh, blast. Alright, thank you, and what do you have? And I'm starting to look to see if there's anything quick that I could purchase to at least thank her for the heads up.
So she would have general goods. You would notice that she does carry in a very select quantity. She does have a couple of healing potions. She's got rations. She's got other bits of traveling gear that you might need.
I'll hold up a couple of fingers to show 2 potions, and I'll make the request.
100 gold.
1 then.
50 gold.
Alright, and I'll put the 50 on the counter for her.
And with that, you can add a potion to your inventory.
Alright.
Do you think we need? I'm gonna go up to 11. Everyone's hungry. Can we get like 4 bacon, egg, and cheeses?
We don't have time for that.
Okay. Do you need the other potion?
At this
No,
point, another
this
5
is...
minutes
I'm...
has passed.
Yeah.
You do hear an alert that the train will be leaving in 5 minutes.
While he was talking to Gertie, I was looking for the ticket booth.
You would see the ticket booth, or a sign for the ticket booth, here. Or, I don't know if it's hidden here.
I see it. I see where you're pinging. And I would have walked straight towards the ticket booth.
One option is bread and roses and on Victoria Street.
Thanks.
Okay.
That's actually on the nose.
Sounds about right.
Yep. Siri, useful as all hell. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna like, as I walk up to the ticket booth, I'm just like, hello? Hello?
You're going to see a human dressed up in the livery and sigils of the Orion House. Excuse me. How can I help you today?
Yes, I need 5 tickets for Rote.
5 tickets for Rote. Okay. That is going to be an interesting journey. The journey itself would take you about 15 hours. And it's going to be... 5 da-da. 239 gold pieces per ticket. So with 5 of you, 1 second.
Close to 1,000.
Be about 100
Just
platinum and change.
If you are a high spender, which it doesn't look like you are, you always have first class as an option.
Of course, thank you. I need to consult my financier. I'll be right back.
And I would have caught up with the rest of the group going forward.
Are there people milling about?
You would see about 60 commoners, 20 nobles, and various amounts of refugees in between.
These are guards, aren't they?
They are not.
Oh.
May I make a suggestion? Didn't we speak to somebody in the House of Orin?
Orion.
Orion.
Yeah.
That was it. Don't they run the trains? Don't we have a sigil? Or
I
something
don't
from them?
He didn't give us anything, I don't believe, other than money.
We could say we work for him.
Actually, wait. I did happen to pick up a writ of authority from Captain Windthrills.
As
It
a
could
reminder,
work.
that was for going into the mine.
That was that writ of authority was for?
Yes. It was a
still-
writ for permission to go to the mine, to the excavation site.
But we stole it off someone else's body.
You did. You have somebody else's signature. That you definitely do.
Okay.
Just the writ itself is written about the excavation site.
What I'd like to do is very quickly and subtly start to work the crowd to steal tickets.
You can certainly try. So, first, give me a stealth check. This is going to be against the player's passive perceptions initially and those around you.
Yep.
I'm
No.
not looking for Sarah specifically. I'm looking for anyone from the Sharn Watch.
Noted. You would be able to see one of the guards, but they are heading in this direction up the hall. So they are heading away from you currently.
And given the premeditated nature of my actions, am I able to mutter a little prayer for guidance?
I would say the prayer itself may go noticed. But you can. But again, that will just affect the DC.
I will use guidance.
Alrighty. Very nice. Players, unless you are actively looking and watching Ceres's every movement, she kind of just vanishes as she normally does. With that, go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check.
Oh, shit, an idea just dropped into my head. I'm gonna be talking to Mech briefly.
Okay.
Okay, so while she's doing this, go ahead and make your roll. Levin, go ahead and... What are you doing?
Technically, we don't have to make it all the way to Road, right?
No. I mean, not really. I'm just trying to see who she is, maybe.
Alright, so with that assumption, we wouldn't technically need a train ticket to Road. We would just need one to a nearby station, right?
Theoretically, if we catch Gara, yeah.
And
Or
after
at least
that, we
someone
would be...
looks like a hamburger.
Okay, so what I'm talking about is, do we run the risk of getting arrested and get tickets close?
That's not a bad idea.
Alright, go discuss it with the others. I'm going to look around.
While all this is going on, you do hear the sound of a loud whistle chiming, alerting that the lightning rail is only 2 minutes away from leaving. Ceres, with your roll, you are able to successfully pickpocket a person, and you are able to liberate what you would think was a ticket. But instead, what you did take was, as upon looking at it, is a parchment that has a general description of the party.
Does it have any include information as to why our description is being offered?
No,
Are they orders?
Yeah, all you know is that it's a general description. There are no names, just your appearance.
And I pulled this off just a random passerby?
You could assume that.
Okay. I am going to appear behind Levin. I just I have some bad news.
It can't be any worse than what we're going through right now. Hit me.
I hold out the parchment. Descriptions are being handed out.
Hand it out.
To
I'm gonna
everyone.
take a look at the note and see if there are any signatures on it.
You don't see any signatures.
It's not an official handout. This could be just a missive. Were they wearing a DOS uniform or anything like that?
Just people on the terminal waiting.
Great. Sorry, I'm being a little paranoid. That could be somebody in disguise looking for us.
That's healthy. You should always be paranoid.
Any headway on the tickets?
No.
Well, I just told Meg we could simply get tickets to the closest station and try to resolve it before then. Otherwise, we would be stowaways.
Where is the closest station?
First or second tower, I would assume.
Yeah, I was asking DM, but yeah, that works. Could that give us enough time? How long does it take to run that distance?
Like we're not already on a time crunch. The train's going to be leaving soon.
Fine. I will walk up to the ticket window again.
Before you head off, I'm gonna give
Yeah.
you 20 gold because close tickets aren't gonna be that much. I don't remember the pricing though.
Okay.
Before you do that, though, Yami and Fennec, you have been awfully quiet during this time. What would you like to do?
So,
I was gonna say, Fennec is scanning the room just to see the general atmosphere. And definitely after Saris pops up with the missive, his attention is going to be a little more on alert.
exactly same.
Just to see, like, if the behavior of people, like, if they're being, like, subtly watched, just that kind of, looking for that kind of vibe, or, you know.
Yeah, I want to kind of check the room and read the room and like see if anybody's looking at us or figuring us out.
I can't believe I'm doing this. Levin's gonna go back to the bodega real quick.
Okay.
He's gonna hand Gertie two things. One is the note, and second is 5 gold. And an explanation. Give this to literally any of the Sharn Watch you see. Say it's from House Frjolin.
You got it.
I'll nod and I'll just slink away. That's
Frjolin.
almost all my money.
I'm like walking up to the ticket agent. All right. I assume the first tower is the closest destination. Like, do they have like a little chart on the top that says, tells me where they go?
Second. Alright. So you would be able to see several stops. From Sharn, you would see returning trips. You would see Route to Sharn. You would see the first tower. You would see.
Basically, I'm looking at this chart to find out which one's the cheapest.
Yeah, even to the first tower, though, it's still going to be about. Like 100 gold. Yeah, about 100 gold pieces.
Per
I don't have an
person?
exact. Yeah, I don't have an exact distance between to the first tower, so you have to give me a second.
And do me and Fennec see anything out of the ordinary in the crowd of people by chance?
Give me a perception check.
Yes, sir. Let's see. I got a. Where'd it go?
I got 16.
8 for me.
Alright, with the 16, you notice that there are several people in the crowd who are staring intently in your general directions.
See anything funny, Fennec?
We are drawing some pretty intensive attention. People know who we are, or know something that we don't, and again, we're drawing attention we don't need.
Oh, so it's a fun day here, isn't it? I'm gonna let Mech know. Mech, be on your guard. We might have some unwanted guests.
Well, am I ever going to be able to take a nap?
Nope.
Good, you need more blood with their dirt on you.
Real quick, while I'm sussing out prices, can I like turn around, scan the crowd, and see if I can just find the half ogre in the crowd?
You can certainly attempt to, so go ahead and give me a perception check.
Well, unless she's standing out somehow. I assume tall people.
You do not notice her in the crowd, but you would see that there's somebody standing probably about 20 feet away from you who is looking in your direction. And with that, we are going to take a brief 5-minute break, so we will be right back.
Huzzah!
Dum dum.
All right, and we are back.
That was a cheap
With
shot.
that, I need
Yeah, I
I
was
need
like, what
I need the party to roll
Right.
initiative.
That was an offline cheap shot.
What a
All
jerk.
right.
What a... that was a jerk move.
The audience needs to know how evil you are.
Hey, listen, I gotta try a DM, don't I? Gotta be evil at least a little bit.
Natural 20 for a 24.
Again?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody has to get it because it was not me.
Someone's in a rush to go first.
Considering how much needs to happen.
Holy dice.
Sheesh.
These digital dice are not brought to you by Dice Legion.
Roll the ones that are.
I use it on my
Alright.
home campaign. It was awesome.
Cyrus, do me a favor and just roll that initiative for me.
Yes.
So with that, you do purchase the tickets. It is going to come out to about 13.5 gold pieces, so 13 gold for 5 silver each, which I believe you had said totaled out to, what was that, Cyrus?
62 gold pieces and 5 silver.
Excellent. So, with that, you can take that out of your inventory. You are able to purchase your 5 tickets towards the first tower.
And all 20 of Levin's gold is part of it.
And as previously mentioned by several members of the party, you are under the information that you are actively being watched. So at this current moment, you do have free reign until I specify that free reign is restricted.
So have we
So-
noticed, like, full on what is happening? Like, kind of, I know we're already in initiative and we have free reign, but, like, would we notice something is stirring in a bad way for us?
I believe that Fennec had failed that role, so Fennec, unless told otherwise, would be ill-informed. I believe it was Fennec who failed.
No, Fennec got a 16 on the perception. He's the one that noticed
Okay.
it.
Gotcha. So yes, you
Yeah, I
noticed
failed.
that there were. Gotcha. Sorry, I apologize. I confused
Nope, don't
the pair of you. So it was you and Cyrus who had noticed that. Yeah. On top of that, you might have overheard Cyrus informing Levin that there were names with you. There was
Descriptions.
paper with your descriptions on them. So piecing that together, you can assume that something is not necessarily going your way.
Okay.
As the lightning rail is beginning to make its way to start moving towards its destination. So the train is beginning to move.
All right. So with that and, like, with the knowledge that things are, like, kind of not, he's gonna start backing up, like, shit. I hate when I'm right.
And Cyrus will just hold up her hand with the tickets and wave at the party and just gotta go, and start moving towards the train. Or
Mech's gonna. Just go ahead. Sorry.
that's all I was gonna say.
Mech's gonna grab Fennec. Like, let's go.
As you
At-
wave the tickets, you notice that they begin to start closing in your direction.
That's fine.
Oh, we might miss this train if you don't hurry up.
Are all of, like, from what I already know of them looking, are all their eyes on us?
I think they're all on me.
They wouldn't all be on. So the two next to Ceres would be the ones that are focusing on her. The 4 that are on the opposite end, you would notice, are generally, because the other 4 of you are standing in the same area. They're all kind of focused on you because you are there as a group.
Okay. How crowded is this place again? I'm sorry if you already said this.
Yep, you had 60 commoners, 20 nobles, and a varied amount of nobles. But at this point, those who are getting on the train are already on the train because, as said, the train is starting to move.
Okay.
Are we
with
gunning for the
that,
train or?
free
Sir?
movement is restricted, and you are able to start moving. So,
All right.
unless you are engaged in combat, we're going to just kind of keep it a little bit looser, but we are going to be going basically. So, Levin, what is it that you're specifically doing during this time?
Getting on the train. I'm assuming I have to get over to the platform here? Hello?
Yes, sorry. You have to get to this platform here.
All right. Levin's going to be taking movement. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's taking the dash action to get onto the train. And that'll end my turn.
All right, hold on. Just give me a dexterity saving throw. Or not a dexterity, either a strength athletics check or a dexterity acrobatics check.
For...
Getting onto the moving train.
All right. Go acrobatics. Just want to try to land safely. 8. If anything, I'm tumbling.
You are able to get onto the train, but you don't stick the landing at all. In fact, your foot kind of gets hooked onto one of the bars, one of the protective bars, and you do take a little bit of a spill. You're not prone, but it's a little embarrassing.
I'm pretty much locked until I free myself.
Not locked. It's just again, it's you're on there. It's just you stumbled in, so you bumped into like the wall. You're very noticeable.
Oh, yeah,
So this
no,
did
my
not
objective
escape
was getting
detection.
there, not getting there, without being seen.
Exactly. With that, it would be one of my bandits' turns. Let's see. Alright, so it should be this one's turn. This one is going to move up 15 feet and is going to attack at Fennec.
Okay.
Oh, wrong. There you go. Oh. Well.
Oh, natural.
Well.
Yay! We like those.
Mech, you're up. He says disappointedly.
Mech's gonna make a mad dash to Fennec and attempt to pick him up.
Are you willingly being picked up, or would you be allowing this, Fennec?
If he picks me up and moves me, does that provoke an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Forced movement wouldn't provoke it, but Mech's movement would provoke it against Mech.
I'd
Exactly.
get hit. I'd get hit.
Okay. So then, yes, I am willingly being manhandled, goblin handled.
Okay.
Come on, kids.
So,
Come on, kids,
With
time
that-
to go.
you are able to pick him up, but you are next to the bandit, so if you do choose to leave, you will provoke an opportunity attack.
That's fine. Is that gonna be an action to pick him up?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm just gonna try to. I have 30 feet. So what was I here?
Mm-hmm.
Or 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna attempt to get here. Dragging Fennec with me.
Alrighty. So you will provoke that opportunity attack.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just move you back a second.
Sure.
Oh, it's giving you the not within range BS?
Exactly. Well, okay.
That doesn't look too
You-
good.
It does not. You are able to move back to where you were. with that, is there anything else you wanted to do?
That'll be-
Move Fennec with him.
Alright, so go ahead and end your turn if you're all set.
Oh, I apologize.
No
Boom.
worries, you're all set.
There you go.
All good. Alright, Fennec, you're up.
All right. Oh, okay, we're from bad to worse.
Can't you disengage?
I can. Doesn't really help because I'm still. Actually, I got it from here, big guy. And he's gonna disengage, and then he's gonna dash towards the train.
Alrighty.
So he'll go essentially that way.
I'm picturing in my head Mech doing a spin move and knocking away a scimitar blow with a shield while Fennec just kind of tucks underneath.
Like it's
Yep.
on my back, like I'm holding it up like that, like a fucking turtle, just moving in.
Give me
I got you this far. You can go the rest of the way.
give me a Dex acrobatics check, or give me a strength athletics check.
Okay. Uh, 12.
You are able to get on the train
All right.
relatively easily, despite your small stature.
I'm nimble.
Yep. You're able
All
to
right.
kind of like grab onto the bars and swing through the little gaps in there.
He'll land in front of Lemon. Hi! That was fun. See everybody else. And that will be Fennec's turn.
Alrighty.
On to you.
Now it's my turn. This one is going to walk up to Ceres and is going to make an attack against her.
I fear nothing.
There we go.
Would you have taken the time to put your shield up? I mean, that's going to hit anyway, but
I'd like to think I did.
I would allow it.
Yay! I mean, it doesn't stop that one, but
Just saying. Alright, that's going to be 5 slashing damage.
that's not great.
That's going to be the end of that one's turn. This one is going to take out his crossbow and is going to shoot a crossbow bolt at you.
I'm going down.
18 to hit.
That
you
hits.
had some healing.
3 piercing.
I am very close to going down.
Why is there... That shouldn't be there. Sorry, let me remove that one. Okay, there we go. This one is going to attack you, Mech.
Mm-hmm.
Scimitar attack. That doesn't look like it's going to hit.
Nope.
Ching.
Well, with an insufficient swipe, the bandit only gets air. Ceres, you are up.
I am going to take the disengage action and sprint like a crazy elf for this platform.
Alright, give me a Dex acrobatics check or a strength athletics.
Acrobatics it is.
You're easily able to make it onto the train.
I totally stick the landing. I literally like just 2 feet, arms out. And
Very
then
easy.
blood everywhere.
And
And
with
that's
that,
my
is there
turn.
anything else you'd like to do?
Nope.
All right. This one here is going to make his way onto the train.
How many rounds would you say it would take to before the train is completely gone?
Third round.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
This one was able to make it on. It used 15 feet of movement, 20 feet of movement, which means it has. He's going to take out his crossbow, and he's going to shoot towards Fennec. Crit.
No.
Oh, we haven't rested at all, have we?
No.
Nope.
We have not.
And that's 15 points plus the one. Ow, that's 16.
16 points of piercing damage.
And
He's auto down.
Fennec is down.
You're going to hear a chuckle from the bandit.
Next, kill that one.
He's gonna make him go squish.
Wait. Nope, he's not down. Hold on. Oh,
Maybe
wait.
not.
Okay. I'm holding.
Hold on.
What am I holding?
Not
for?
by the hairs of my chinny chin chin.
Fennec has strength of the grave. Never mind, because it's from a critical hit. You bastard.
Well, so Fennec is down,
Yep, Fennec is still down.
and that's the end of that one's turn. This one here is going to attack at Mech.
But I don't believe you.
Well, you should.
Well, he's not gonna do nothing.
Let's see.
Nope.
Nope. It was worth a shot.
I mean, that dirt really must be helping.
Every shot you don't take is a shot you miss.
Exactly. See, you get it.
Don't shoot me,
Yami,
please.
you are up.
Oh, alright, finally. Alright, so everybody's getting on the train. You said, alright, so just to clarify, you said the third round is when the train fully takes off?
Yeah. So basically, once your turn ends, the DC is increasing to get on.
Alright, but would I see Fennec drop from the doors or like a window or something?
Yes.
Looking at Mech, looking at Fennec, I'm like, alright. I'm gonna use my action to dash, so I'm gonna get like 20 feet here.
Wouldn't you be able to take a path along this edge?
Yeah, but I wasn't trying to get any opportunity attacks, so with
No, I mean literally like this square and then go down.
Oh, nice. Yes, then I'll do that. But I still need to dash because I don't have more than 30.
Well, it'd be 10 to move here.
Wow, I'm sorry, I was on the ruler. Sorry. Said here,
That's
right?
okay. You could just hit the space bar. Oh no, it might work. Anyway, keep going.
Try. Yep, you're right. It did work. Perfect. And then just jumping on the train with the rest of my because I'm using my action to dash, and that's
Yep.
like I have 60 feet, but just enough to get there.
Strength athletics check or dexterity acrobatics check.
I will have to go with athletics, my good sir. Oof.
Nice.
Very nice. You are able to make it easily onto the train.
And with my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Fennec, and using my second spell slot, so I got one left.
Alrighty.
Ugh. You guys drive me mad. So it's gonna be 4 healing for Fennec.
Okay. So you are conscious, you are prone, but you are conscious.
And that's all my movement. Well, not all my movement. Actually, yeah, that's not all my movement. So I'm gonna take my last movement like into the other side of the train, and then I'm done. Just everything I can do in my power.
Alrighty.
Space bar and combat. Not in combat. Yeah, and turn. Sorry. Yep, and that's all I got.
Alright, with that, you have a minute to discuss if you so choose.
I hope Mech makes it on.
Bye, guys.
All that dirt on him probably weighing him down a little bit.
The way this
All
is
that dirt
going, you
blood.
might be the only one that survives.
Well, he could disengage like we have, and then just make it his way too.
I mean, Fennec's tunnel visioning at this point. That bandit is his only prerogative right now.
I mean,
Oh,
they're
you got
swinging
more
at
healing, so
me.
you're up now.
They're swinging at me, but they're not hitting me.
Yeah, at least you're up though. Yeah, he has a high. Mech's pretty sturdy. He's good.
And I got beefed up, so I could take a few hits.
Yeah, so I'm worried about Fennec. I only have one more chance, so try not to die, please.
Alright, Levin, on that note, you are up.
All right. For the one that's on the train with us, I'll, work on a dispatch. So, crossbow.
Alright, go ahead and try.
18.
Hits.
I'm rolling ones today. 5 points of pierce.
Got it.
And second attempt. Will miss.
Yes.
And that'll end my turn.
Alrighty. This one here is going to get onto the train. 1 second, let me roll his check.
Would he have taken an alternative path? Because that would provoke an opportunity attack from Fennec.
Yeah, he would have expended an extra
Okay.
well, no, actually, he's going to be right next to Fennec. I just wanted to roll the check before I finished his position.
Okay.
He is able to make it onto the train. So he is going to be right here. Already, I believe he had his scimitar out. So he is going to make a scimitar strike against... I think he's going to take out the weaker one first. Sorry, Fennec. And I believe this is an advantage because you're prone.
Correct.
So... does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Now you'd be able to use Strength from the Grave.
Now I can use strength.
That's going to be 3 points of slap.
So, Charisma
Go up.
save against a DC 8.
Nope, I'm still up.
Should have 1 hit point left.
So, with that, Mech, it is your turn.
Oh, okay. So, seeing everybody's on the ship, just so see Fennec go down, Fennec come back up. I'm gonna make a mad dash. Actually, I don't even think I have to dash.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I can make it there. So, I'm gonna go straight for that guy.
The one that hit Fennec?
The one that dropped him the first time.
Ah.
And I'm gonna attempt to shove him off the train. Just like Spartan kick him right in the fucking chest.
First, give me a strength athletics or a dexterity acrobatics.
That's oof. Biffed it.
Unfortunately, with that attempt, give me a strength saving throw.
15.
You aren't on the train, but you manage to catch yourself and grab onto the railing. So as this thing is speeding up, so whereas it was only going about 5 miles initially as the long train is pulling out from the station, now it's moving like 10, 15 miles as it's pulling you down. You would be able to use the remainder of your movement to pull yourself over. But
Okay.
that would be the last movement you can do.
Alright,
you would
but-
have your action remaining.
Alright, so I'm on the train then, right?
Yes,
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna throw him off.
you can certainly try.
Mm-hmm.
That will be the contested check of a strength athletics against a dexterity acrobatics.
15.
$20. A 23, actually. I rolled a natural 20. So, he is able to maneuver as you attempted to push him off the train.
That's alright, I'm gonna get you. That'll end my
You
turn.
can try. Alrighty. With that, Fennec, you are up.
Okay. Fennec is going to disengage, bonus action, and back all the fuck up
Towards the
And-
rest of them?
towards like Saris and Yami.
Might want to make that some diagonal movement.
Yeah, they're gonna be coming from here.
Oh right, okay. Hold on. So hold on. Right there. There we go. That's 30 feet. Alright. And then the one that just slashed at him, he's going to Firebolt.
Alrighty.
Attack. Normal. Is that 24 to hit?
Well, I'd say that hits.
Damage. Normal damage. That is 8 points fire. Oh, fucking
Alrighty.
again. And that was this one.
Alright, so you hit this one.
Yeah,
Mhm.
sorry. That's targeting it.
Alrighty. They are both kind of looking pretty wounded. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
He's gonna look at Yami like kind of bloodied and just beaten to shit, and he's just gonna be like, "Okay, I might need a little help here." And that'll end his turn.
Alrighty. So, with that, I'm making my check. Now I need to make a strength saving throw. Because this one failed the check. You notice that this one ends up tumbling, unable to get onto the train in this round. Getting knocked back 10 feet, 15 feet.
We all just laughed and point.
This one,
All the combat stops.
Oh, I've got a point and click ready.
Jumping on, or attempting to. Alrighty, this one is going to fail the check. Let's do the save. Passes the save and is able to use the remainder of his movement to get onto the train, and is going to use his action to make a scimitar attack against Ceres.
Hmm. Goodbye, cruel world.
Only if I hit.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 9 hit?
Does. No, it doesn't.
Oh, you got my hopes up for nothing. How rude.
It's good.
That is the end of that one's turn. This one here is going to jump on and attempt to hit. First, gotta make my check. Just makes it onto the train and is going to make a scimitar attack against Levin.
Me to beat a 16.
Well, here's hoping. I don't think a 5 meets or beats that, so darn.
Well, I'm not a math expert, but yeah.
Yeah, something tells me. I think I'm right on that one. Ceres, you're up.
Are there other people on this in this carriage with me, other than?
Glad you asked. There are.
Great. I'm gonna look around as this person. Like, I jump on, bloodied, harried. I'm going to look scared, which won't be that hard, and I am just going to scream for help. This man is attempting to assault me. And I'm going to basically look to the passengers and implore them for help.
Are you doing this as an action?
Yes.
Give me a performance or a persuasion check. At advantage.
I'm going to do performance because I have a slight advantage of that being a Mark of Shadow Elf. Rolled a 16.
You notice that all eyes are kind of watching this going on, and the one that attacked you seems flustered from societal pressure. So the next attack against that one is going to have advantage.
Was it something?
So, is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
I don't think there's a lot I can do at this point. Yeah, I'm out of spell slots, out of abilities. So, yep, I'm done.
Alright. This one here is going to attack Mech. Darn, targeting. There we go. Alright, does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Alright.
Just
had to
hits.
check.
Just
Had
hits.
to check. It's gonna be 5 slashing damage to you.
Okay.
Then it is this one's turn. He's going to jump on. fails. Strength saving throw. Fails. That one also rolls off. Whew. With that, Yummy, it is now your turn.
Alrighty, so looking at Levin and Mech over there, looking up like they got things a little handled. These two guys fell off. Panic is hurt. Cyrus is hurt. Yeah, I'm gonna rush up towards this one. Like, stand back, I'll take care of it. Oops, sorry, spacebar. And yeah, I'm just gonna take a swipe at him with my greatsword. And you said advantage on this one, right? For the next attack or for Sarah specifically?
Nope, for the next attack.
Right, so... yeah. That's... 21, but dirty 21.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Ready? That's going to be 12 damage.
How do you do it?
Seeing as he's focused on Ceres and she looks pretty beat up, I'm just gonna come up and just ram my sword to the back of his chest.
Alright. Noted.
And with that, I still have movement, and I'm gonna use my last War Priest feature to do a bonus attack with my greatsword again, and I'm gonna rush this guy. Oh shoot.
Okay.
Spacebar. And then I'm gonna swipe at him. But that's my last
Certainly try.
yeah, it's my last War Priest one too, until a long rest. But let's see what happens. Woo! Lucky number 3023.
Nope, that's gonna hit.
Okay. Yeah, that could have been better, just 9 damage.
Yep, he's looking pretty wounded, but still alive. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nope. That's my action, bonus action, and all my movement I still have 5 feet, but I don't wish to move anywhere. Actually, you know what? My 5 feet, I am going to move right here next to 11, and then on my turn. Alrighty. Yep, that's all, folks.
Alrighty,
Medic,
top of
stand
the
back.
order. Do you need a minute to discuss?
I'm good to go.
Good.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Levin, take it away.
All right. For the bandit to the right of me, I'm gonna make an attempt on crossbow attack.
Go ahead.
12.
That hits. Just hits.
7 points of damage.
He is down.
All right. And second attack on the one next to Yami. Bonus action.
Alright,
20 to hit.
that hits.
5 points of pierce.
How do you do it?
While the bandit is swinging his scimitar around, I'm gonna hook the crossbow arm around, catch it so I have his arm trapped underneath my arm, and I'm just gonna loose the bolt across the side of his face.
Alrighty. Oof.
John Wick.
Like, Yami, you literally just watched the John Wick movement, me taking out 2 guys right next to me with a crossbow.
I was gonna say you have a hand crossbow, and that doesn't give you disadvantage from
Not
5
with
feet, right?
crossbow expert.
Oh shit! Talking mushrooms. Okay.
Alrighty, Mech, take it away.
Oh,
Like I said, ruthless.
looks like you're by yourself. Yeah, time for you to leave. I'm gonna try to kick him off again.
Go ahead and try.
You could just make him go squish.
Just squish him.
Are you
You know
pushing him or squishing him?
Nah, I got a better chance of squishing him.
Wish him hot.
Yeah.
I gotta see how this plays out. Go
I'm gonna put the shield away. I'm gonna go two-handed. Let me see. Pop him in the
Alright.
face. Ah, 12.
Hits.
That hits.
Hey, there we go. 7. 7 hammer damage.
How do you do it?
Swish.
Not even like just like a full-on like just straight baseball swing and just hit him off the train.
Pop goes the weasel.
Like in the hip, like just in the hip, and he just bends and just goes flying off.
Whack-a-mole.
Like a golf swing.
I'm just picturing Happy Gilmore.
Whack-a-bandit.
4.
Whack-a-bandit. So we're gonna
Alright.
call it.
Fennec, you are now up.
There's no other bandits, so I'll move up just a little. What? Are we still? Actually, he'll move. I don't want to risk that. I know Anthony enough. He's gonna go over and inspect the body.
Really? 2
Alright.
hostiles?
There's no.
You can
Isn't
shoot
the train
them.
moving though?
Yeah, the train's moving, and this is. You said 3 rounds, right?
It's not the end of the 3rd round.
Oh. Alright, okay. Fennec will... Okay, with that, he will then... Would he have a clear shot at said bandit or off the train?
Yes.
Okay. Then he will firebolt. Like, he'll kind of run up to the edge and just kind of cast off one final, like, attempt at something.
Go ahead and try.
16?
That hits.
Maybe that'll
Or-
discourage him.
For 8 fire damage.
I'm assuming they
That
want to
hurts.
continue living.
So he just kind of like runs up to the edge like of the cart and just kind of like hurls a fireball and take that. That'll be the end of his turn.
Alright. You're gonna notice that this one doesn't attempt to board. Cyrus, you're up.
Which one didn't attempt to board?
This
Ah,
one here.
can I step to the edge of the carriage and shoot him with my crossbow?
You can certainly try.
Cool. I am going to try. Try with gusto.
With gusto.
But no effect.
Unfortunately not. Your crossbow bolt kind of just whizzes off in the wind.
Do I make him at least duck?
Please don't tell me the backstop was a civilian.
It is now. You're going to hear in a different cart behind you. Ah!
Ow,
What?
my leg.
My leg!
Along this path?
Well, he
the
never
whole-
told us which direction the train was going.
Also true.
Yeah.
Oh, valid point.
It's moving in this direction, so it would have flown back this way. I didn't say that you were on the last cart either.
Just okay.
I am so sorry.
Hey, listen, it happened. It was stated. It was announced into the world. So I said, yeah, that's included. I like it. With that, is there anything else you'd like to do, Cyrus?
Gonna go through the pockets of this dude at my feet for whenever and whatever that happens. But I'm done for now.
I would say that will be after combat or for your next action if you would like. This one is also not going to pursue any further. Yami, you are up.
Jump off and hit
Alright. I was thinking about that, actually. That was definitely one of my first thoughts, but
Do it. Jump
it's
off.
a long
Do
way
it.
from the train. So I'm gonna, let's see, give me 1 minute. I'm looking at my sheets. I'm like, that was a smart choice, but you're still gonna die, and I'm gonna use Toll of the Dead at the one on the left. At this one. Bad
Alrighty.
boy.
That's a wisdom saving throw, I think.
Yep, 12.
I have an 18.
Well, that does nothing, and you don't hear the bells.
Boom.
No Carol of the Bells, huh?
Well, that does nothing, and you don't.
But now he wants tacos.
We're gonna tacos for dinner.
Pay for my bonus.
Same.
Yep, that's. I mean, I have that, but I don't need that. So yeah, that's what all I'm gonna do for now.
Alrighty. With this, you are now out of combat.
Fennec would like to loot the body at his feet.
Alrighty. You would be able to get enough time to do so, and it would. Hold on. No. It would contain. Each of the bodies would have. Sorry, 1 second. Each of the bodies would have 15 gold pieces each.
It's one.
So, yep, that would be a total of 45 gold pieces on the train with you. With that, especially because of Ceres's screaming that she was being assaulted, the eyes are still on you.
It's fine. I turn to the people after I go through his pockets, like, thank you so much for helping out. It was very. He's a bad person. As I start shoving his body off the moving train. I also put the dagger that stabbed Vilroy in his belt.
Noted. Give me a stealth check at disadvantage. Sleight of hand check at disadvantage.
Oh, I'm not trying to be subtle about it. I don't think
okay,
anyone
'cause
else
again-
knows no one else knows the significance of that dagger. That's just a me
No,
thing.
but many people are watching you plant evidence.
Fair point.
So,
I'll
with
take
that, what happened?
I'll roll at disadvantage.
Gotcha. Noted.
11's okay.
So with this, you are officially out of combat, and you have looted these bodies and placed a dagger on one of them, the murder weapon.
Throw him off the train.
Levin's gonna
Okay.
slump into either a chair or a box or anything nearby. He's just gonna slump against it.
Fennec's gonna do similar. He's just gonna kind of lay down on the floor on his back with his arms out, ugh. Still bleeding profusely.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna just wipe my sword off on the one of the dead bodies. I'm like, well, 1 leg, 2 legs, 3 legs, 4 legs. A monster's a monster to me. Put my sword away and just sit down next to them.
Oh,
Fennec's
finally.
looking 1 leg?
Levin's gonna call out to Ceres. Did you get our tickets?
Sure.
Good. When somebody comes by to inspect them, we could probably pass it off as they were trying to steal it from us.
Yep. Just lean against a wall and hand out the tickets to the rest of the party so we all have one.
Maybe we should have probably left one of them alive, but too late
We did
now.
too, and they're currently going off in the distance.
Yeah.
Besides, if we're on the train that Gara's on, we don't exactly need them.
So we should start searching the carts after we take a little quick rest. How long is the train ride to the next stop?
It's 30 miles. We have a little time.
You have an hour.
Pretty much. And then we have boarding and offboarding, so just over.
I need a
Alright.
rest. I can't keep going like this.
Same.
Oh.
From the ground, we'll just have like one arm fly up, pointing like into the air. I second the rest.
Well, honestly, while you guys take the rest, I don't really need one because a quick rest won't really do good for me. I can just start scanning.
You can
the
spend hit
carts.
die if you were damaged.
No, I wasn't. That's why.
Fuck.
All I have is my spell slots that I use, so that's only long rests. But so
Wait,
yeah,
don't
we're
you get
gonna
your
have-
channel divinity on a short rest?
Yes.
Yeah, but I didn't
Yes.
use that yet.
Yeah, you did.
You did. You use your healing touch twice, I think.
The healing hands is his Azamar ability,
Yeah.
I didn't use my channel divinity yet.
and his
I
war
use my,
priest is non-channel divinity specific.
Alright.
Wait,
So, yeah, I don't really-
hadn't you used your channel divinity earlier?
Yeah,
in
I-
its...
No,
I
I
could have
don't.
sworn that you
I
used
believe
it
you
like
made it a
2
guided
sessions
strike
ago.
2 sessions ago.
Yeah, we'll confirm that because we're going to wrap it up in about 5
Okay.
minutes
Okay.
or 4 minutes. So we'll wrap that up about off session, and then we'll double check because I do believe that was used, but I don't want to take away from the moment for you guys to interact
Fair.
in this post-combat situation.
But
So-
if we're all convening for a short rest, I'll take the time to, like, check that crystal.
How are you going to check it?
I'm gonna look at it for any notable features. And I could use a short rest to identify a magic item if it's something like that.
Give me an investigation check or an arcana check.
I'll go Arcana on this one. Natural 1. The situation's a little too harrowing. My mind is not focused on the crystal. It's just looking for something to look at.
Yeah, after the last day between all of the different struggles, everything, you're not able to really focus in this moment.
Fair.
So you've seen something similar to that once upon a time while you were in Sharn, and wrote if you've been there.
Would I
But
be able to
it's-
know if this is a dragon shard?
It is not.
Alright. I'm just gonna clock that away mentally. And I'm gonna spend my short rest.
Alrighty. Is there anything else you guys would like to talk about or discuss during this time?
Actually, yes, I will take that short rest because I just seen my hit points. I did take damage, so I'm gonna use my hit die.
Same. So we take a short rest and then we just try to find her as we're getting off the train.
Yep. So now, due to the fact that a short rest is usually about an hour, to be able to find where Gara is in that time is going to be an interesting turn of events for the next session.
Isn't it usually like 30 minutes to an hour?
It's DM fiat, but it's usually an hour.
Yep, that's the usual norm. So, but we will reapproach that at the start of the next session. With that, we are going to wrap up here for the night.
So,
I hope I hope everybody had a fun session. I hope we all enjoyed it. It's been kind of combat heavy for the last couple of sessions, but we also got to see Levin use his favorite spell this evening.
Yeah. You're welcome.
As mentioned, his favorite spell is Goodberry. Got to start making a quiz of these things.
Good berry. That's a useful spell.
For a point of inspiration, who can name what is Goodberry?
What's that pocket monster? But with that, everybody, have a nice night. If we have any spectators for the evening, thank you for staying tuned. If not, well, those of you who watch us on YouTube, like and subscribe.
I know.
Yeah.